Hey guys, we're waiting on self-care with limited check-in, but thanks for tuning in today. We're on live for another episode with us. This is Masculine Monday. We are checking in with the men today. See how y'all are doing. See how y'all are feeling about this quarantine. So let's go ahead and connect self-care with Lima and get. Hi, I see everybody waving. Hey guys. Hi, Crystal. Sneak and listen. Ah. Okay, hold on. I see. All right, here we go. Request accepted. Where are you? Oh, you're at work still, trying to sneak and listen.
Hey,
Hey, there she go.
I'm late. As
You're not late. I just couldn't get it together.
it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. I saw your request though. We got you tuned in now.
Hi everyone.
And look, I just said hi too. Hi.
There we go.
Okay, so to get masculine Monday started, right? I have two scenarios. Two.
Right for two. Give it to mommy. I'm
And
listening.
I have one request from a bachelor.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking for someone and he asked if we would help him look. And I told him, sure, we're gonna play matchmaker for a little while. So
Okay.
any single ladies that are open to dating, I will say other races. That does not mean just one race. That means them all.
Oh.
I'm not beating the path towards anyone. However, he wants somebody open-minded that he can chat with and connect with on a deeper level.
Is the guy not African American descent?
No, or Caucasian.
Habla español?
No, that either. Exactly.
Okay.
That's why you have to be very willing to date outside of your race. However, it's a very attractive person.
Kamsamida?
Huh?
Kamsamida?
Yes.
Oh.
No, I'm just playing. No.
Okay,
I'm gonna post a picture for you guys. I just wanted to see how everybody felt about it first. We're gonna go ahead and post it because it's Masculine Monday. We're trying to help the masculine side. I mean, I know we're all about femininity at the end of the day, but we do have to cater to the other side of things every once in a while. So we're gonna help them out. And I mean, if one of you lucky babes find love, then I mean, we helped you out too.
He got a job during this quarantine?
That's a good question. Might be working from home.
As long as he getting a check.
Okay, well, I'm gonna post age, location, nationality, and a picture of him. I'm gonna put it in my story. I'm not gonna blast him on my timeline like that.
Y'all got 24 hours.
He is not afraid. However, 24 hours. Shoot your shot. I'm gonna leave my comment box open.
I'm about to go to my office and lock the door.
If you want to shoot your shot, I'm gonna leave it open for you. If you don't, cool. Keep on going. Okay?
Is he open-minded though?
Yes, very. He said he's open-minded. He said he wants he said if you could just start off with age, location, and what did he say? He said age, location, and something else. I'm gonna have to figure it out.
And job.
Well, we gonna throw job on there because we want you to have a job. It's 2020 and going through coronavirus, you need a job.
We don't know how little Miss Quarantine, how long she gonna take.
Okay.
So
my head itches. I can't see how guys do this all day, every day.
Do you still have to grease it?
Yeah, I do grease it every night. And I even have a lady do-rag made of silk.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's cute or whatever. For now.
Right to two. Turn off the light.
But okay, so I guess I can get into the first scenario. I'm really gonna need some feedback, so y'all be ready to chime in. Hey boo.
Hi.
All right, so the first scenario for Masculine Monday is You have two people dating, right? So this is a guy that sent this inquiry in. He's dealing with his girlfriend on a situation. It's not like an argument, but it's more of a what would you do type situation.
Pause. I will be right back.
Okay. Well, we got to take a miniature break because self care with Lima has to be right back. And I don't want to have to repeat this story, so we're just gonna wait. Okay, you're back.
Uh, yeah, Steven Universe was making too much noise in the background.
All right, so here's the situation. The guy said his girlfriend asked if one of her friends could come and stay. So at her place, like they don't live together, right? They don't live together at all. He lives at his place and she lives at her place, but he frequents a lot. So she has a friend that was in need, just in need, but it is of the opposite sex. So she asked him how he would feel, letting somebody else of the opposite sex or his same sex, I guess, or another man stay in the house. Just for, I would say, a week. It wasn't long, just a week. And he had the question of what would you do in that situation, because first initial he said his first initial response was no, because all of her close friends or his girlfriend's close friends, he feels like he knows. And from his perspective, he had never heard her mention this friend. So he was like, if I've never heard you mention this friend, I know all of your close friends, then this is not somebody that is in dying need that's really, really close to you. This is somebody you're just trying to help out that's in a tough situation. And I get it. But he was like, I'm not comfortable with her having another man in the house and, for a week's time. And he said that she made the point that, everybody's working from home because we were already in quarantine, I guess, by then. But she made the point that everybody was working from home. She's going to be here. You know what I mean? Like, kind of reassuring that they're just friends. It's nothing like that. She's just trying to help somebody out. But he wasn't cool with this. So he wants to know from someone else's perspective, like, what would you do in that situation?
Well, I can tell you this right now. Ibrahim, that's a no. It's a no in 2020, but it would have been I really can't say much in 2013 because we weren't married. With him permanently living at the house, like this is his home too, I would have to be considerate of who I let in our space. And even though I work from home, he works overnight. So that would be a problem of me having another man that he doesn't know from Adam in my home overnight. Now, we're married. If we were just boyfriend and girlfriend, like we weren't even engaged, it wouldn't even be a question. It would be a common courtesy, like, hey, I'm just letting you know this is what's going on.
Right.
If you feel uncomfortable, you are free to come stay with me for the whole time he's here. I'm not telling you can't come here. You can be here the whole week he's here if you want. Or if you want, I can go be with you the whole week if you feel more comfortable with that. But as boyfriend and girlfriend, it's a courtesy for her to tell him.
So you think that, I mean, well, I can't even say it's a right or wrong in this situation because it's really not. It's just a matter of comfort.
Right.
And communication, I guess. So, I mean, he wasn't wrong for feeling how he felt, but you're saying because they weren't married yet or they're not married yet,
right,
it should be more of like, hey, I'm letting you know that this is what's happening versus.
And it can also be a argument of longevity. Marriage isn't for everyone. So if it's my boyfriend of 10 years, then I'm going to treat it like, but if he's my boyfriend of 10 years and we're not living together, then that's also
another issue.
But like, if I just met you and we've only been dating, like, you know how people have the talking stage, but we only been dating for 3 months officially.
Right.
I'm still being courteous of letting you know.
Exactly.
Now, and it's also the communication is, I'm telling you this, and you can't come over ever. because then it make it seem sneaky. But if she was upfront with him about everything, and just letting him know this is what it is, this is the reason things are really hard. You said it's during the quarantine, so only
Right.
God knows why that person needed to come stay for a week. Then, that's also a communication thing. And if she
Yeah.
felt comfortable in saying yes, then that also means that she trusts her boyfriend enough to trust her.
True indeed. I from the way I see things, because I'm not married, I would in that situation also let my mate know. If I was in that situation, I would definitely say, "Hey, I have a friend that's coming to stay. I hope you don't mind." Well, I mean, at that point, you ain't gonna mind because you ain't paying rent. But like you said, it would just be more of a common courtesy than anything. But without being married or contributing to the household
So,
financially, like you really don't have a say so in the matter.
right. And it's also a trust thing. Like, do you trust me enough to do this? If so, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Right. That's
So,
very true. That's a very good point. I mean, it doesn't even really have to be a lack of trust from him to her. It could be the other person that he doesn't trust. You know what I mean? And she just happens to be the receiving end of it.
and that's true too. Sorry, Susie. I gotta go find my charger. And that's true too, because men are misogynist or whatever, but men are
Sensitive.
not even sensitive. Men are stronger than women. We can say this and this isn't going to happen, but unless we have a solid case to prove it, that's where it comes in of saying, "Hey, you're invited to come too. You don't. If you don't want me here with him, that's cool. I go stay at your place." And you do have to think of he is worried about her safety as well, especially if it's somebody he doesn't know.
Okay, so Divine Love Win said, but I also feel that you have to see how the other person feels. Not saying that you need not saying that you need permission to do so, but just a common courtesy. So yeah, everybody's basically saying like it's just common courtesy, but you can't really get upset about it. I mean, because it's not really a situation where it's like like you say you're not married.
Right.
So it's more of, hey, I'm letting you know because we're dating. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah. If I told Ibrahim, "Hey, this person is coming to stay," he's gonna be like, "Stay where?
Right.
Where I pay more, bitch?
Okay.
This house? Where you gonna stay? Cause you won't
You
be
gonna
here."
go stay with that person you trying to bring over here.
Okay. What am I doing?
But that was our first situation. So, let me see if I can remember the next situation, y'all. Hold on. My memory bad. Ugh. All right. Because I get a lot of situations, surprisingly. Not all of them are long. Some of them are 1, 2 questions, but I actually do get a lot. And I'm slowly trying to comb through them and put them out there because some people don't. Grammar
I'm
is a
sorry. My
blessing.
toddler is having a tantrum. I'm about to take her ass back to the daycare. I don't care if they close or
What you
not.
gonna do? Drop her off in the parking lot?
I'm gonna drop her off at the parking lot. They got a playground. She can be on the slide until I come back and pick her up.
Don't do my baby like that.
Lord,
Do not do my baby like that.
these three natures. It's like she turned 3 and lost her mind. And Izu, and she's beating me. She's hitting me.
Poor thing. You getting abused by a 3-year-old.
Anyways, what's the second scenario?
I'm really trying to remember what the second scenario is. I can't remember right now, y'all. Y'all gonna have to bear with me.
She crazy.
I think I am. I think I'm a little delusional and losing my mind.
Not you. Not you.
Oh,
Not you.
well, I was talking about me. Because I really can't remember, let's see what it was. Hold on, I might have to check my messages. Uh-oh. Hey, look. Positive Blessing says, stop being mean to my G baby.
Then come get her.
Well, in the meantime, do we have any men who want to chime in? How are you feeling? How are you getting through quarantine? What's going on? How's your mental? Has anybody checked in on your well-being?
Do you have a
Anything?
quarantine babe?
Okay, or like You know, anything going on that you need help with, tips, or, you know, we here for the men folk. Men folk. Men folk for the kin folk. Tell them, Azu. You know, we trying to check in on everybody. I know everybody's all about, you know, the nurses and the doctors and the employees that have to go out. But, you know, we also got to check on each other. So we want to know how y'all are doing. We want to know what's going on from the men folk. Because we rely on y'all to be the stronger ones a lot of the time. So, you know, we taking this time out to say, hey, we need to check on y'all too.
And, you know, any men folks, so I can't see the comments, Jennifer. You're going to have to let me know what they're saying for some reason.
Crystal Nichelle 80 says, CPS going right behind you if you leave that baby.
I ain't touch it.
Oh, I am Byron says, I'm struggling. My mother be stressing me out. Boy, ain't nobody stressing you out. You don't even know how to spell stress good.
Beat him.
But no, I'm glad you're doing better because I know you were feeling down at first and we almost thought you had it. For those that don't know, that's my little brother. He was feeling a little, he was down a lot when this thing first started really hitting major airways about the virus outbreak. So glad to see you doing well, doing better, feeling better.
I found out today that my husband's an essential employee. So while we're all stuck in the house, he gets to go out and deliver food. You know, they say truck drivers and train conductors make America move. So, you know, just pray for him. My mom calls me 4:00 every morning because she
to check on you.
Yeah, but it's 10:00 in Sierra Leone, so I'm just like,
oh wow,
ma'am, you awake? I'm not.
Leave her be. You know, she at least she checking. She checking.
Yeah. But man, how are you guys dealing with if you do have a boo, how are you dealing with like the distance? So essentially everybody's in a long distance relationship right now.
Yes, and it is a killer trying to get through this virus and these lockdowns or these what is it, the stay-at-home orders, and like being away from your spouse. It's difficult, and then especially when they're essential employees. Yeah, like Crystal said, her boyfriend's considered an essential too. So like, it's hard when you're already at a distance for one, and then for two, it's like you can't just pick up and go to, you know, each other's houses because one of you guys is an essential employee, or in, you know, in my situation, we both are, and you know, it sucks because with the stay-at-home order.
What's your situation, Jennifer?
I ain't say all that.
Yeah, you said my situation, you know.
I ain't say all that. But like with the stay-at-home order, it's like we're not gonna be able to travel anywhere. So it's
Like,
limited travel, period.
Are you guys willing to get a misdemeanor and a fine for some cheeks?
I ain't about that life. I'm sorry.
For some
ain't about
cheeks?
that life.
How much is the fine in VA?
The fines are, what is it, $250 up to $25,000 or something like that. It's like outrageous. You know, Virginia gonna tax you in any way they can.
Ours is $5,000. $5,000 in Maryland.
Virginia is Commonwealth, so they gonna tax every coin they find you for.
And what if you're trapped at somebody's house here?
Somebody asked that on Facebook. They said, "What if you were at the wrong place at the wrong time when this thing broke out?"
Like, what if you're on vacation and
Positive Blessing says, "How can I make mine essential?" You cannot make a job essential.
They gotta say the world does not
cannot operate without this person working.
What if you're on a permanent vacation and you realize, okay, you met this person on Instagram or Twitter. She is biting me. Hey, yo. y'all need the number for CPS?
Oh, yes, they did. The governor of Maryland said if you leave the state, don't come back for 14 days. Crystal said that, yeah. I did see that somewhere. Yep.
So what if you are on a vacation and you realize, oh, I really don't like you like that, and now you can't leave?
See, this is why when you're on a vacation, you have your own money to get home.
Even if you get home, you're gonna be at the airport for 14 days.
VA seems a little more lax than Maryland. Larry Hogan ain't playing no games. Yes, VA is very relaxed compared to Maryland. Like, he even put the stay-at-home order, but he's not enforcing it by law yet. All he really did was close the beaches and the parks,
No,
and
Maryland's
he
on that.
closed them for
Maryland is.
public use. He didn't close them, period. He said if you are fishing
I
or
just saw.
exercising, you can still go to the beach and you can still go to the park, which makes no sense, absolutely. But that's what he said.
Yeah, Maryland is on red on the behavioral chart. Um, the memes have been funny. It's one meme with a picture of Governor Hogan, and it says, "This is a look of get your ass in the house." And then it's another one when he's like, "I had it up to here with y'all." So, like, I've been seeing the helicopters fly around for the last 2 weeks, and I think that's how he's been getting his information and stuff. But yeah, he's fed up.
Yeah, I've
I
heard
knew it
him.
was coming. I knew it was coming.
Yeah. I saw the stay-at-home order coming, especially when y'all enacted it after North Carolina, and y'all are both our neighboring states. You know, well, minus DC, but I knew it was coming. Once y'all did it, I said, okay, well, Virginia, maybe give us like a day or two. It's
Well, the
coming.
press conference that Hogan had, he did say, and yeah, I'm about to call VA. Basically, like, you staying in the house, your cousin, I'm about to call your cousin's mama and let her know
Exactly.
they gotta stay in the house. Like, it's
But
like,
they said they did that. They said Maryland's governor and North Carolina's governor had a phone conference with our governor, and that's why he put the stay at home order on, because he wasn't going to. He was just going to enforce a curfew.
right, because we talked about this earlier, and you were
Mm-hmm.
saying about the curfew, and then when I checked social media, literally 10 minutes later, I saw
Because they
like
called
this.
him. It was literally like, yo, bro, I ain't with that curfew stuff. Go and shut it down. Yeah, we did it too. Go and shut it down. All right, all right, all right, bye. And
And
that's literally how it went.
I live by Maryland's state grounds,
Mm.
and like the National Guards are stationed there right now. So
I heard y'all got the National Guard in Maryland.
it's not a joke, you know. I mean, we gotta laugh because laughing is a coping skill.
As long
And
as you're at home in your apartment, house, or wherever you want to be at, with your door closed and your Lysol and your bacterial wipes, you can laugh all you want.
you're fabuloso. Well,
Oh, DC. Crystal said DC has a stay-at-home order also now.
okay, good. That was gonna be my next question. So maybe Pennsylvania's around the corner.
Yeah, I think that New York and Jersey, they should have had it first because they're worse.
Yeah, yeah. And like today, I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I cried. Like, cause I've been really like trying to hold it in, but it's like I cried thinking of the families I work with. Um, you know, I have 2 jobs, and some of
Yeah.
the calls I've been getting on my second job. I'm a spanker. Some of the calls I've been getting on my second job is due to homelessness and stuff like that. So it's just been like really hard because it really just shows you that, you know, we're not prepared for anything.
We're not prepared as a country for anything. And I saw something on Facebook today that said Russia was like, America's no longer a leader to lead like the United Nations anymore. And I was like, well, to be completely honest, we never have really been a leader. We've just been more of a bully. And it was kind of like, we know y'all are in need, and we know we have the technology and the industrial
And the
power to do it.
money.
Right. And the money to do it. So we're just gonna overtake or overpower what you're doing. That's all we've really done. Like, we've never really helped anybody in that position of power. So like, Russia saying that, one, was like, okay. Then two, it's kind of like, y'all have been waiting to jump at that opportunity since the space age. So like, what
In
else
the
is
words
new?
of Cardi B, how convenient is that?
Okay.
How inconvenient is that? Aren't you the one who got whoever was he who shall not be named Voldemort up in the office? And now you're saying he's not equipped?
But it's all part of the plan because they knew if they got him in office, we would see that, we would see the nation crumble.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it was like, okay, well, now we know y'all not strong enough to do what y'all, what y'all say y'all doing. So now we're going to go in and do what we need to do, but y'all can have a seat at the table. That's literally what Russia did. They played it smart. It was part of the game all along.
It's just so more people than not are suffering because of this. Like for unemployment to go up is high.
Yeah, I know.
Like I'm
That was
thankful
so crazy in a week's time at that. And then I have a friend who lost her job today. She was on Facebook and she didn't know what to do because she said she's been working back to back. And she called out because she needed a break. She was tired and she's physically still going to work. So nothing has changed for her. And they told her if she don't come in today, she's fired. And she said it was like a department of 6 and they let go of 4 people. And she's literally like, I don't know what to do today. I don't know what to do tomorrow because now I don't have a job. And it's like, it's crazy that you're making people come to work, that can't come to work for one. 2, you're overworking the people you do have that are able to come out there. And then 3, it don't look like this thing is going to end no time soon. Because our stay-at-home order is put on until June.
Ours is indefinite. They did not give us a date. It's funny. It's stay ass in the house until I'm not mad at you no more. That's literally what it is. It's indefinite, and that scares me.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I'm in a field where I can work from home, both jobs. But my daughter's missing out on instruction. My husband still has to go out there, and there's people like that $2 trillion that they gave or whatever's in the reserve. How fast is unemployment going to drain that?
Oh, that's gonna be gone. If they
Social
really was
Security.
to give it out how they say they are, it would be gone in a day.
Because I heard that you know how they gave emergency funds on food stamps. I heard that they're adding a bit more to Maryland unemployment as well.
I don't know what they're doing for Virginia's unemployment rate. I haven't heard anything specific to our state on unemployment at all. I know they did give out the emergency food stamps, and until we are cleared or the stay-at-home order is lifted, I know we are going to get the emergency amount as a state.
Stop it.
But I mean, we have no end date in sight for nothing right now.
Yeah, it's scary. Well, we still have like 2 more minutes. Did you remember the scenario?
Let me see. I don't remember the scenario, guys. I do have another scenario I can give you, but it's a question, and I've been trying. Well, it's the same question I asked last time. I think we were on here. What is the question? Because I really want a good answer for this question for this guy because I didn't know how to answer it myself. Let me make sure I remember how he worded it because the wording is very important. He said, "How do you?" I think I asked this on my podcast show too, but his question was, "How do you approach women that are down for anything?" Like he wants somebody he can just mess around with, and he doesn't know how to approach women that want the same thing.
It's about honesty. It is about honesty. If you approach a woman and say, "Hey, this is what I want, nothing more, nothing less," then they have to take that. But don't say, "This is what I want," and then start doing relationship stuff. That's where things get messed up. If you let your words match your action, you want to hook up? Cool, we gonna hook up. Please don't sleep over. Please don't ask.
But when I continue to do single stuff, do not
get mad.
Do not police me like we are in a relationship.
Do not get mad. So, like, your words, number one, had to match your actions. You can't say, "Yeah, I'm not trying to be with nobody right now. I just want to, have a little fun on the side or whatever." Cool. Have your fun and leave my house.
Okay.
Have your fun. Don't ask me to stay over. Don't text me what you're doing. If you want
none
to
of that's gonna happen.
if you want to just make it a sexual situation, your texts have to match that. Don't say, "Oh, are you feeling good today?" Like your actions have to match your words. Because men will tell you from the beginning, "Yeah, I told you from the beginning I didn't want a relationship." Then
just
why
to get what they want.
are you acting like we're in a relationship?
No,
So
what will happen is they will get you, realize that you are a good person, and then try to keep you when you've already made it clear that that was never your intention.
No.
Never your intention.
That was not our arrangement in the beginning. You wanted booty. There's booty. You don't get my mind. You don't get my thoughts. You don't get my feelings.
Or my money.
Or my money. Don't ask me for $1.
Okay.
Can I have gas to come over? No, don't come over.
Or I expect food when you get here.
You got something to eat. Yeah, I'm gonna warm it up when you leave. I got food for me. Okay. Thank you. Women get confused when your actions change.
Yes, they do, and I think that's where that gray area gets real cloudy because you told me you didn't want this. I started acting like you didn't want this. Started treating you like you didn't want this, and then your feelings and your emotions and your actions change.
Thank you.
And then you got me over here confused. And when I started acting like you acting, now you acting different.
You like, I told you from the beginning I ain't want no kind of relationship, girl.
You didn't want a relationship because I went into the relationship. When I started getting into the relationship, now you don't want it. Okay.
But yeah, just tell him your actions need to match your words.
Yeah, my best advice would be, I guess, to get on a dating app. I know Tinder is very popular for the one night stands.
Yeah, we social distancing right now, so we're not going one night stand with nobody we don't know.
Please don't. Please don't, because coronavirus is transmittable through sex. So please don't. Like, it's highly transmittable through sex. So don't just be out here sleeping around.
Like, not practicing good social distancing from my man.
I mean, if you're married or if y'all live together, that's one thing. But if you out here and you date your boyfriend and at school only, and you trying to run over to his house to see what he doing now and who else, no.
Why you do the college kids like that?
I'm just saying, like, if y'all are at school only and you don't know if he got another girlfriend when he go home, or no, cut it out.
Coronavirus.
Stay at home. Coronavirus.
It's getting real.
On that note, good night, you guys. We'll see y'all later.